Yeah, go, go. Get by. Okay, up.
Going behind.
Okay. Good try.
Fine.
Okay. It didn't move that much. I was just very narrow. Okay.
You want to try to pick it in the guard? It's fine. I've got like a third. Throw Ryan. Like board? Board or half? You think? Yeah, board. Board?
I like the same thing, Mike. Just three options. Either guard, tap this, or come back in here.
Let's see. You want to curl inside just in case you need one?
You ready? I like the line. Claim the tap, maybe. Yeah, go, Kevin. Go, Kevin. All right, Kevin. Right to it. Good shot. Right in between them. 2-3.
Turn that mic on too. Good morning, everybody. We're here at Denver Curling Center from the Mile High City, Denver, Colorado. This morning's games, we have Team Ram against Play the Wick. This is the A event semifinal. Play the Wick with Tristan Lacuter, Kevin Tyler, Mike Johnson, Chris Lund. Team Ram was Justin Ram, Scott Moss, Ryan Hood, David Dickinson. We have a few rocks in play here before we got things up and going. I'm Brian Brown, been with you here all weekend. We got Dave Falco. He's getting a little coffee here, get the morning started. We have our technical engineer and all-around guru, Chris Notari, here giving us a few special effects for the morning. Again, this is the 5 and under national qualifier. The winning team will get to go to nationals. Play the Wick here has the red stones. Team Ram is playing yellow. Play the Wick already has a couple of nice stones in the house and has established a couple center guards.
Even just a little inside of nose, worm. Yep.
triple. Tripled all those reds out.
Back in here.
Really nice triple there by Team Ram.
Okay.
All it takes is one stone to change the whole look of an end.
Back in there. I wanted you guys to switch, but then you guys had to hit it so hard that you couldn't do that. All right, so 75, you said 70?
Looks like we're going with the out turn come around here. Try to bury one back again. We will occasionally take a peek over at Sheet C. That's our other A semifinal. With two guys and a little Rose against Team Olson. We also have a couple other semifinal games going in our C and D event. We've got Roxy Music versus Stone Troopers on Sheet A. And Sheet D, we'll have Sheets Creek against Stone Pickers. Nope. Yes, that is correct. Sheets Creek against Stone Pickers.
I always have to throw one to know what my number is, and then really push that. Yeah. Well, I'll do less. Yeah, I'll do. You just gotta get behind that crap. It's gonna be out.
I mean, this is still there. Easy. Easy. Nothing. So might be a little heavy, maybe? Nothing.
Hey, Stone Pickers with a nice draw. That's at least a half buried, I think, especially for our right-handed delivery. Yeah, it's very nice. Half to 3/4 buried. Looks like Team Ram's going to try to come around, tap that back a little bit.
How's you guys been performing this weekend?
That's been very consistent is the word we got from Tom Whitman, our chief ice technician for the weekend. You know, it's hard to get information out of those guys, but consistent is a word that he mentioned. And listening to the players, they're all having a great time. They're really enjoying the ice.
Yeah, I've only been watching home, but I've been noticing consistent play, really interesting shot choice as well with ice that's been playing as well as it does.
Yeah, they're having a blast. We'll try to get us some times here later on.
Look at this one go.
Trying to bend this one in a little bit. Looks like it's going to be touching the nose. Going to weld onto that one.
Close.
That was hammer, so we've got one red. A steal of one.
Yeah.
Okay, play the wick for a steal of one. For those of you that might be new to curling, it just indicates that the team that scored did not have the hammer in that end, so they actually stole the point.
Look at these other sheets. Look like they're not as far as our B game. And oh, we gotta hang on.
We got to hang on C.
A little closer. Sorry.
Two guys on a little Anya.
Yep.
2-1 after one.
Okay.
No score on D yet, but that's coming up.
Yeah, it's got to move. Just Kevin.
Getting under 6
No,
rounds.
up. Let's not get it in. They already do that. Okay. Not bad.
Can you go around the other way? Other way? Yeah.
Let it curl. Got a lot of room. No, we're okay.
Team Ram there with their first stone. Look like they're electing to bring it around.
Freeze on this. It's okay if we're here. I really like here. T-weight.
Play the wick. Just going to follow that one in.
Okay. Looks like it's more. Yeah. Go. Hard. Weight looks good. Yep.
Now look at that thing turn.
Hard.
It's still going.
A lot of curl, and they're really brushing, trying to get everything they can out of that rock.
Okay, that's not bad.
Not bad.
Nice shot. Could be just enough for shot rock.
Yeah. It's like hack. Fork. I love it. Go back it. Come on. Okay, gotta come around. Looks like it's behind the waist. Yeah. Yep.
That was it.
Hurry! Push. Got it. Hurry! You got it.
Cleared the guard. Little tap on the red. That's a
Well done.
Awesome shot, dude.
excellent shot. It's got one top four, one back four.
Let's hit this. Roll here is really good. That's the other option. Normal. Normal. Yep.
Play the wick. Calling to eliminate both of these rocks. Nose hit
Sweep.
should do it.
Sweep. Yep.
Oh, they're on it.
Hard. Right to it. Right to it. No roll.
Okay, gonna get just a bit of an overcurl, but
Great
that's
shot.
one stone is out.
Everyone stays in and is behind cover, so not bad result there.
Great roll.
Heavy rod again. Tap it just a little. Yep. Anya. Yep. Push. Happy. Marcus, go push.
I mean, looking at the house here, right? That's undercover. So what's the next shot? They're gonna try to use.
Gonna bring it around again, it looks like. even half buried wouldn't be a terrible result. He peeks out a little bit, have a little chase. Could happen to be a hair light, maybe go with a quarter freeze.
Yeah, keep going.
Oh, wow. That thing had to pick or something. That one really turned.
Play was great. Right down to it. A little tap is okay. In front of it's okay.
Once again, and the in-turn draw. We're a path in there.
Top of the house.
Signaling's a bit fast, looks like.
Gotta move. Chris then, Chris. Bring it, hard as you can. Great line, bring it hard.
Okay, they're really leaning
All the way.
on this. It's going to come up with just a hair light than what he intended.
Okay, that works.
End up with two in the front like that.
We probably got a peel.
I like the peel option. Clear out that front. 'Cause that could definitely cause you problems later on in the end. If you can't get to those.
It sure could, so he's going to open it up here.
This looks real nice.
Well
Yeah.
executed.
That looks good. It's nice to see like a downweight peel like that just kind of glide. You know.
Yeah, it just shows, yeah, that shot can be accomplished.
Same shot. T-Wade. Get right down in here.
Bring this in. He does have a little bit of a Christmas tree effect on those two reds. So.
Make sure we're here.
Sweepers
Gotta be
on
T.
it.
Swing.
Pull
All the way.
Switch. Trying to
All the way
control
hard.
that curl as it comes in.
You got it. All the way hard.
This is looking
Right to it.
nice.
We're going hard.
Oh, just squeeze past it. Oh,
That
nothing.
works. Good shot.
Well done. That'll take shots down.
There it is. Shot rock at the time.
Let's bring up that overhead.
Oh, he's red and yellow. Yeah. Okay.
What are you looking at here, you think?
A little off nose, normal.
Okay.
Well, I just heard an up weight call, so he's going to... I would think he would be happy with either result. If he hits the outside of those doubles, moves those around, he's going to open it up, skip stones.
Whoa.
I can tell you one thing, it's going to hit
Yep.
the red rock.
It's looking like it.
Yep.
Okay, grounded hard.
Yep.
Oh,
Really nice result there.
yep. Spins out to the back. Still in play, but spins out to the back.
Same thing. Okay, on its own. Good for now.
This one looks a little bit quicker. Out of the hand.
Got a curl. Hang with group. Group. That's right.
Just a touch wide.
Roll.
Yeah. Love it.
Yeah.
Play the Wick does have that little tap on the outturn side, but he's kind of looking on the intern again here.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa.
Nice release, looks straight.
Ryan. Whoa. Straight.
I believe he's going for the raised takeout here, and looks like
Nice.
a very nice shot.
Wow, good result.
Yeah, that did open things up for him a little bit.
We just take one off now? Yeah. Get that roll over on that.
I mean, what I really like about this is talking about N2, and you see a lot of rocks in play, and you know, a lot of times, even this early on, you're still seeing a lot of heavy takeouts, not a lot of rocks in play. So it's nice to see strategy being played this early.
I think he's elected to go ahead and try to get to the nose, maybe a little bit of an inside nudge with the shooter stone, and get that yellow one out of the top 4 foot, back of 4 foot.
Let's go control. Yeah.
Stone is on the way. It has plenty of weight to do the job. Trying to push it over. Can catch piece.
Ooh, got away from that backhand.
Yeah.
It's like 2 yellow right now. They're both just biting the 8, and that red stone is
It was hard to
full
tell.
12 for him, I think.
Try to get like a little bit closer with that angle, but I think you're right.
You just kind of let it out of your hand before there's no pocket. What? Even if we say 70 and we're here, yeah, we got to be in.
Yeah, I missed the call, but it looks like with that broom, probably just bury one behind. Use that red guard.
That'd be nice right here if you can get that right behind the guard. Come up on glass to skip stones. It's going to be tough for the red team to follow.
Rhinestone. Yep, hard. Yep.
Getting everything they can out of this stone. It's going to come up just a little light and a little over curl.
Yeesh, yeah. It doesn't hurt, but it doesn't help.
If it ends up being a nose hit, it's double. If we get a little bit over nose, we get in there, we at least get rid of one, right?
Yep.
We do
Yep.
inside.
Yep. Hard.
Back and
Hard.
forth for
All the way.
Yeah.
All the way.
You can't try to eliminate some of these yellows. Sounds like Brian.
Yeah, the last rock. Tough call. Do you want to try to double them out, or do you want to try to bury one and hope for a force to one?
Personally, my favorite shot would be the very one, but that's just because I feel like consistently draw away from me. It's just easier than kind of playing these complicated hits.
Back one, maybe I'll cut it in time, so he'll have to hit it.
All right, Falco with an update. We're 14 seconds hog to hog.
That is fast. It means very minute changes on anything is going to make a shot go right through. But it's amazing. So we're still seeing tons of movement. So really well done.
Just a little less.
rock for the red team for this end.
They're on it now. They'd be playing an in off here.
Oh,
Just a
all
little-
right. Well, they got rid of one. And as you can see that. Oh, wait, did they actually? We're looking at here. I don't think that they eliminated the yellow.
Wow.
I think it still sits second. Yeesh.
Okay, so Team Ram here with a draw for 3.
Yeah. A good result from this end for them for sure. Just need a touch of the 8.
Touch of the 8 will do it.
I think full 12 will do it too, actually.
Yeah, it's going to do the job, I think.
Oh yeah, because they got their own back on it.
And nice shot.
Oh yeah.
Little nudge by play the way. Veteran move for a 5 and under. Sounds field.
Been a while since I've seen that one. It'll be the full gamut if we get to see the reverse sweep today.
And that could happen. Okay, we're going to the third end. Let's take a peek real quick over some other sheets with the update. It looks like Team Olson came back on sheet C with a 3 in the second end.
Yeah, that evens up that score. We got our score on sheet D with seconds about to be hung, looks like. We don't see any stones on this side.
Score of 3 for yellow on sheet D.
Going back to our sheet A. Just the one. Oh, there we go.
We just hung a 2.
First one comes to rest center in the house.
Team Ram bring that first rock, top 12.
Like this. This is okay.
Play the wicks, gonna go for a corner.
Is that what they're doing? I thought it was just called for ignored draw.
Yeah, he ignored it. He's just gonna put a corner guard up.
Yep. That's a good call. That's tough for
I like it.
Okay, throw
tough
that
for younger
back.
skips to make that call because that rock's in the house, right? You want to smash it.
Sure, first instinct, get it rid of it, but he knows he needs to generate some points here, so seems just a little heavy.
This isn't bad either, though. I really do like playing these corner rocks. It really opens up the game. You know, if you can control that hold-up range from 12-foot in with hammer, then you can really score some points.
Straight back. Rip our red straight back. Yeah.
Go for a tap back here.
And if we slash the guard, that's fine. That's fine.
Sweeper's letting us know. It's good to go.
It has plenty.
A little bit of a tick, though. Oh.
Yeah, I get caught in that situation. You have to sweep, you don't want to sweep.
I don't mind this. Okay. Let's try that.
Going for the hit and roll, he wants to move his shooter stone a little over to the left side of the sheet.
Yep.
A little danger of a tooth in that it jams over on their red stone on the right wing.
They're going at it.
All
Look
the
at
way,
this.
guys. All the way. All the way. No.
Really nice control there from those sweepers.
Great shot.
Nice shot.
And they'll get the result they're looking for.
Exactly what the skip called.
It's nice when you do those kind of shots where it's exactly what he calls.
Normal low.
Especially the skip, it's nice because then you can actually start doing real strategy.
Right? Just calling for a hit here.
Outside hits, these are hard.
He's really hoping for nose, but this one's going to roll out.
Couldn't tell if they were going for nose there, if they wanted to slash. That was really long one if they wanted that.
Just top house.
Difficult.
If we're a little heavy, we can come back here.
Same shot. If you're heavy, better.
Play the wick, going to put that rock back there. Split the house, basically.
Sweet. Yeah.
All the way, all the way, all the way.
Yeah.
All the way, bring it home. Off.
This is real nice for the
Like
split.
it.
Might get this to the two, maybe a little bit more.
Weight looks good.
Nice
Get it
shot.
flat with that other rock. That eliminates a double.
Pretty flat.
Yep. Yes.
What kind of weight? Control?
Hurry.
Calling hard for the sweepers. Get a roll to the middle.
Gonna roll out.
Yeah. Same shot.
Yep, keep playing that split. That's your way for getting two. At this point, you're hoping missed hit or something like that to kind of allow you to put another one in there.
Right, it's just lining up for a 2 on this end, unless one of the skips gets a miss.
A little heavy.
That's what they're both hoping for in this situation, but it doesn't always happen.
Yeah, on its own, then it's got to slow down.
On King
Yeah,
Ice,
it looks a lot more
you
than
might
just
be the draw team to soon make the miss just because of how difficult it is to keep it in that house. That's going to stick around though.
Sweet.
Sure. And a good result once again. He does want to roll towards the center. Just a few more options for that Yellowstone to get in the way.
Playing this end very clean.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Yep. Yep. Whoa.
That's the direction he wanted for that roll.
Oh yeah, nice.
Here, Tom Whitman, Chief Ice Technician. He's got his coffee going with him this morning. Getting good results on the ice already. Speed.
So.
Yep. Nice as always.
Kind of weight.
Yep. Pro Ice team here in Denver.
I don't think he would mind nose. I think a hair of shade on the right will roll over and you can be happy with.
No, yeah, Chris.
I'd be happy with that.
Right to it, Chris. Right to it, Chris.
Really work here. Oh, he did lose that shooter, so
Well, that changes the game a little bit, huh? Now we
that does. Now we're looking at a blank,
yeah,
right?
definitely looking at a blank.
No.
Oh, they're electing to hit and stick. Or is he just playing on the
They
plate?
still have a few rocks left.
Hits and sticks it. And thus the takeout palooza begins.
Side guard.
Yeah, we might be seeing the same shot a few times here.
Yep. Yep. Chris. Just Chris. All the way, Chris. You got it. Good sweep. Good sweep. Right on the nose.
We'll roll out. That's fine. A lot of speed on that one. Going down to skip stones here. On B. I'm just looking up on A sheet. Man, that house looks pretty insane. That's a lot of rocks up front. I think they just promoted one right in. Dang, that was nice.
Yes. Yes. Hard.
Calling early.
Hard.
Ooh, gotta call that line, looks like.
Maybe overcurling with the pad. That's going to stick around.
Yep. Back center. It's looking a lot more like a traditional curling match now, a little bit.
It is.
For most audiences, it's probably like really exciting. They love the hits and they love the crashes, but for us back here in stratagem, it's pretty boring.
An in can turn that way. Once
Yeah.
it gets established like this and one rock in the house, you're just going to exchange and box it out, go on to the third or the fourth end.
They're playing very quick. I do like that. You know, not a lot of discussion between the skips and vices. They kind of know their strategy and they're executing.
And they did lose
Yep,
that.
there goes that. Fine at this point. Down to final two stones. I kind of like this clear for the last shot because now you force your skip to show why they're on the ice, right? Go from
That's
a hit
right.
to a draw.
Wide. Off. Got a curl.
Trade Team Ram, I'm sure, wants to put one in the house here, play the wick, make their decision if they want to take one or go for the blank. My guess is he will blank it.
Guess it depends on where this ends up, though. This ends up. Oh.
Same shot.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty good. In the back. Definitely blankable. Holding the line pretty early. It's a lot of distance to go here.
Yeah, plenty of weight there. I think gets the edge.
And I'll roll right out. Hold on.
And he gets his blank. Nice shot.
Clean end, but didn't expect any less.
And the winner of this game will play the winner of sheet C. Breeze over there and see what it looks like on C. Between Team Olsen.
Yeah, I know. It's so exciting. We were talking about the strategy
Two
of that one.
guys and a little on you.
It's almost a total straight as well.
Let's see if we have an update on sheet C there, Chris, on the score.
Absolutely. Let me figure out how to use these cameras again.
Line's good. Top
We
button.
do. Team Olson with 1 more in the third. Lead of 4-2.
Yep. So that's a steal. That's good.
Steal one.
Looking at our Sheet D game.
D, we have Stone Troopers with 3 in the first, and then Roxy Music 2 in the second. So
And it looks like they'll be placing their third here shortly.
3-2. There's still got 1 rock left in the third on Sheet D.
Let's go to the guard.
Sheet A game with that crazy looking house. It has not changed much. It's still pretty crazy looking.
Sheet A is still finishing up the third. 2-1 right now. Sheets Creek over Stone Pickers.
Yes, look at that house.
Stone Troopers, I should say.
That's almost all the rocks. Did they steal some rocks from another sheet? Oh, that's a lot in
We're
play.
off of this.
I think we're going to score right now.
There's a lot of red in there.
That's a lot of red.
I think we're through.
It's like 3.
Yeah.
Sheets Creek.
Well, throw through there. Red team.
Top 12.
Really going on this one.
Great recovery.
Touching that top 12.
Yes.
He's taking a second peek, but no, he's going to stick with his gun and go with the corner guard.
Got to build at the end somehow, right? And it's a little too early to react, maybe.
When I have my lead second Stone coming and I got a shot for a nose double and still get a guard when the opponent puts a biter like this one in the yellow, I sometimes
three would be
go
great.
ahead and take advantage of that.
Line's good.
I could definitely see that.
I think it's in.
Have a real tight guard established, but he's going for the corner.
Sweeper's not touching this one.
A little deep.
It's like top of the 8 there.
If you're short, you're good. Right here's fine.
And this could be dangerous for the red team here if they can hit this and stick right now. They got a nice little wall yellows up in the front of the house. And that could be difficult to deal with later.
Yep. Good line. Whoa. Yep. Yep.
Carve this one in, hold that shooter, and they do.
Slide out, yep. Now what do you do here? Let's get some drives going on, right?
I think we got it.
That is way too small.
Gotta hit this. Just hit this. Control.
Okay, he's going for the hit and roll under. It's going to leave a relatively short run back there.
Yep. Hard. Up.
Just pass. Holdout wanted to roll in, right?
He did want to roll in.
Sweep. Sweep. Yep. Yep.
Team Ram will go after this rock immediately.
Yes. Gotta go. Gotta go hard.
skinny. I'm not sure if that. Yeah.
Just, yep.
Well, that's exactly what play the wood needed.
Right here.
Yeah.
Hit this, roll right there.
Could potentially
Control
save
weight.
this in for them. They weren't looking
Nose hit's fine.
in a great position just 2 routes ago.
Yep, this could really set them up for at least a 2, maybe a 3.
Control.
Gives them control back to the 8.
Yeah, definitely brings a solid 2 into play.
No.
Gotta be above. Not past T-line. Gotta be
Chris.
above.
Chris. Hard, Chris.
Move it in just a little bit so he doesn't lose it, and it just rolled out. That's
Just rolled out. So 2 pretty, they're all important shots, but it's gonna bring out the hammer, just bringing out keep whacking away at these stones now. Roll center would be great.
Yeah, sweep, sweep, sweep.
Yep.
Sweep. All the way to yellow. All the way to yellow.
Whoa.
All the way to yellow. All the way, all the way.
Nice looking win here.
Yep. Whoa, 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 roll it, roll it, roll it.
Okay, roll over center. Not bad.
well executed.
Still visible. Ooh. Thinking double.
Say roll either way.
Yeah. Difficult.
I like this a little better. Control.
I don't really know. Roll the outside. I mean, obviously just hit, right? But
Sure, make it a little more difficult.
roll the outside, does that
Nothing. Nothing.
really help you at all in this case?
No, no,
Like
nothing at all.
inside, you're
On
trying
its
to go
own.
for.
Yeah, inside, but then again, it's still a relatively short run back, and either way, they're going to clear that net little
Might
on the
roll out here.
outside. That's going to go out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good line. Okay. All right. Wider. We don't need to push.
For the intern come around here, try to get something buried.
Wide open. Got plenty of room. Sweeper's not touching this one. It's got some heat on it. Yep, that'll find its way all the way out. Threw that one through, so
Did.
doesn't really change too much, unfortunately, I think, for red. Because you've got the yellow up top center.
Yeah, but at least, yeah.
Take this. Hit roll in.
I remember
Okay,
right.
look, look
That top red. I don't
All right.
think that's.
Control again though.
Don't think that's for the red side. I think that's outside the house there.
Yeah, it is. And I think he's just going to go for another blank here, calling this hit.
No.
He's got to come back.
Oh, no, no.
Oh,
Fine,
it will.
fine,
Oh, wow,
on
it
its
really
own.
will.
Roll it if you can.
A little bit of a
Very
curling.
nice.
Not bad.
Okay, really nice result.
Nice to see after those last two hits, you know, keep the broom, get a little bit of a nice roll out of it.
In the direction he wanted.
Yep.
And if he's going with the intern here, if it overcurls a little bit, it could potentially jam on the other red, but he'll probably use enough weight.
Not even be enough weight to pop them both. Not that you need to.
Yeah, pretty tight broom, so he's going to come up weight. outcome of this end is looking to be a little bit like of the last end, so I'm not sure if he's real concerned even if he loses this shooter. If he noses it, he's still going to be out. I don't think he wants to nose because that's just going to leave something for Red to hide behind. So.
I was actually thinking there for a second if he wanted to roll back to the center, put that yellow back.
I don't think so, but this is a little lighter weight than I expected.
That is, oh yeah, they're definitely coming on the other side too, so yeah, definitely rolling back to center.
Leave one there in the middle. It's fine.
Force the hit game to continue, and that's not a bad call. It's up in front. I think that's perfect.
Control.
Both teams throwing lighter weight at these. Could be due to that the quickness of the ice. Could just be due to trying to get a little bit more control out of the end result.
Right? Yeah, Falco and I talked about that several times throughout the week, and yeah, as I mentioned, might as well give your sweepers a chance. You know, go down weight a little bit. You can talk to hack weight and board weight, but you can't talk to peel, right?
You cannot.
A little more versatility in those down weight hits, and they still accomplish the job.
Mike.
Holding the line here.
That's good. That's
They're
Result
good. I think he's going to hang around. Caught it right on the beak.
Nice hit. Can't complain about that.
Yep, when faced with this type of end, you know, the last two, what have we had? 6, 7 hits. Kind of helps with the pace of play of the game. They won't have any problem at all with the 2-hour limit.
Oh. Yeah, absolutely.
Stay close. Come on.
Of course, we do have leeway here today. We've got a little time between the semifinals and finals here for a scrape. In case an extra end is needed, the A events will play an extra end.
Yep. Whoa.
Definitely looking at a late score game here so far. Just keep it clean, keep the numbers low, worry about it as we get closer to those final ends.
another really interesting strategy here.
Well, I mean, it started off all right. A couple of misses here, there, and yep, back to hit game.
Sweep. All the way. Hard. Hard. Stay on it. Stay on it. Come on. You got it. You got it. You got it.
Always the danger, though, of catching in the beak and having that dreaded force of one.
Whoa, whoa.
This looks wide enough
That's fine.
to get the rollout,
That's fine.
and it was not.
Ooh, no, they stuck that hard. So that was that dread scenario you just talked about.
That was it.
Yeah, especially with that hammer, they were trying to hold on to score more than one.
Sure.
That puts them down one without hammer, so that's not ideal.
Score one with play the wick.
Good result for the yellow team. That's what they were playing for, right? The one there.
Exactly. Force your opponent to one. That's a win.
Get that hammer back and score a lot, or at least get you two and hold control. Well, we can take a look at the scores again real quick as the stone comes to rest in the guard area.
Great idea.
Nice break. Good throw. Yeah, about 8 inches now, maybe.
They did hang that 3 on sheet A.
Yeah, they did. Wow.
Got Sheets Creek 5-1 over the Stone Pickers.
Well, yeah, looking at the end that we're looking at here on the houses, Red's got a lot in again.
They do, but Stone Pickers is currently shot at 1 right now.
They have that little yellow there right in the center, well guarded, so we'll see how that result ends up for them.
This does look like hammer for Stone Pickers on sheet A. So they will score at least 1.
Sheet C, once again, the scoreboard looking pretty tight. Back and forth scoring there, 1 each.
Score 1 by 2 guys and a little on you.
And our sheet D game.
Sheet D, Roxy's Music put up 3, so we got 5-3. Playing the 4th now over Stone Troopers.
Looks like they had a good use of hammer on that last end then to get that free.
They did well.
Line's great. Okay, looks like it's got enough. That's fine, I like it. I'm sorry.
Coming back as the second.
Nice shot.
Stone from Red comes in. 2 nice guards. And nothing else. Huh. Nothing else back there for a second.
Nice center guard. Standard play for Play the Wick.
I don't think they were thrown through, right? That would obviously be just
No.
a heavy draw that went through.
Stone is looking good. They can lean on it as much as they can.
Yeah, really get it tucked into that center.
About edge on edge.
Just
Maybe.
board weight. Hack the board.
Little outside.
We're outside. Plenty of room.
Just shadow a little bit of how these two teams kind of
Yep.
got to this point.
Yep. Hard line.
So they've been playing what since Thursday, if I'm correct.
Friday morning. Yeah, we got going.
Okay. Up.
Friday morning they played 3 games.
Yeah. Go hard. Get a roll.
They played quite a few games, a lot of different teams.
Nice shot. Just enough weight to push it in the back.
Oh yeah, well done.
Do like that play. A lot of the less
yeah,
experienced
well
teams that just want to hit it and push it out, but that yellow could be a catcher for you later in the end.
Absolutely.
This white jam back there.
Most of the time, it's not going to hurt you back there. Can only help.
Just hit it.
That's something I keep. Sorry.
Yeah, like try to roll
There we go.
here. Yeah, good.
I'll make that bigger at some point.
Yeah, good. Sweet. Hard. All the way. Great.
Wow, look at that thing curl. Takes the top one.
Yeah. Not a bad result.
Now is Red to put it back. Let's go for Play the Wick. They have good control this end. Definitely got the center early, putting the guards up,
Did.
forcing Yellow to come up with a good double or something like that doesn't jam. So,
Going to put this guard back. I expect Team Ram to probably go after that double again.
see, I would.
He's still going to have the corner guard to hide behind or his own shooter stone if it sticks around.
The other shot is right. You're up 2. And you just
Mine's
draw.
good.
You just outdraw them. Force the 1. And it's not ideal, right? But you're up 2. And they're scoring the board's not horrible at this point.
Play the wick as down one at the time. Red Rocks.
Play the wicks down, but
Yeah.
for yellow, right? Because you're talking about they have to play the hit again and again.
I think, well, this is pretty high guard now.
It's a really
He may be going over to the corner here now. Still get rid of it. I like it.
Is it all there?
you get the run back. Never know. It's a long one though.
I want to hit this a hair on the low side, so he takes the stone in the house over to the right.
Oh man, it's close. Whoa.
Good attempt at that, and there is a port now for this one, so we'll probably.
I actually like the high guard again, right against that yellow. Right there. I really like that.
Yep, lock that port.
I like it.
If we can take away the angle on the run back, as well as this.
Squirky, oh, yep, sure.
Yeah.
Ooh, wow. A little bit more ice than I thought. This one's gonna creep.
Yeah, that looks just hackish to board, maybe.
Nothing, on its own.
It's definitely more than
Oh,
what
no,
they were
he just
hoping
calling
for.
a draw.
Yeah. Didn't get around this red actually. The draw's not bad.
Okay, good
Oh,
shot.
go, yeah. That's
Okay, might make an angle hard.
all lined up too.
Same shot.
I think that's just gonna jam.
Keep it high, above tee.
Right, looking at that top angle there. Can you get rid of that top one? If you run it back.
I think so.
You think so?
Yeah, if you come without, turn it even, control up weight.
You gotta really spin it off though.
You're gonna get
Be a little
enough.
careful if we hit half, it's probably jamming on this.
There's enough room to get by that higher
Even
guard.
nose is okay. Okay.
Yeah, he was saying
Push 3/4.
they're gonna go for it. We will see. This could even track a little bit. He'll catch it just here a little bit on the high side,
Yeah.
right there.
We gotta get you bigger stones.
A little wide.
Ooh. Alright, a little wide.
I like it. Yeah. How's the weight? Is it okay? Just has to be 8 foot.
Well, we'll put the guard back. No, hold on, let me get you better.
Yeah, I would think play the wick and go for something here.
Right there, right in that arrow? Yeah.
Gotta be high.
You make this card, that's okay.
Okay, then let's count that. Go, hard now. Get in,
Okay, trying to drag this over a little bit.
Oh, that's looking real nice. Ooh, actually,
That's not bad.
that got a little too close. I think that sets up a double for you, doesn't it?
I did. I didn't see what he called.
I think it was a little further up is what he wanted.
I still think you need to go with that guard, but hit that guard first.
You like the same shot we just threw?
Guard definitely jams, which I can see why they don't. Oh, yeah.
His first inclination was to call for this one.
Yep.
This isn't gonna jam. This isn't.
That was definitely, in my eyes, the easier one, right? Because your
I mean,
stone
unless we
sits
hit it real thin.
on top of that, it's basically nose.
I think control.
Ooh, alright. Discussion here. Let me see if I can give you a top down angle of those guys.
I was looking at there, and then I'll take that rock, I think, over the face of this one.
Let me give you a top down here so you can get a nice little drawing going
So
there.
normal.
Those are, that top one's pretty far.
Red one should go
I'd be
right over.
afraid if you ran the top one, you're definitely gonna hit, I mean, you're gonna hit one of them, right? Either the back one or that
Yeah.
one to the left.
Okay, I think he's going hit on the high side of this.
That's some good speed. I don't think that's control. That's hard to keep up with.
He's going to need it. Even harder wouldn't hurt. And is that going to jam? No. Across the face.
Back one doesn't jam.
Fortunate.
That's not bad. Trying to see if that one's touching, I'm guessing. But
boy, even from this angle.
Just control weight. Hung down the nose.
looks like it's just a little bit out.
Just out.
Going for the... That's interesting. Red doesn't have hammer, right? So they just trying to force hit on the back.
Hit or slight roll under the cover.
Yeah, you know, we've mentioned it several times. You can't block them all. Team Ram's always going to have that in off on that red stone out on the right wing, and they're 8 foot. I'm not hating top 12 on the intern side at this point, but they're going after it.
I guess they're worried about the 2. They just really want to make sure they stay to 1.
Just call him draw. No, he wasn't. He
No,
was
it's
going for the
definitely a
hit.
hit.
He
Yep.
got it.
Hit and he'll spin out. Now T-Ram inspecting the red.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I'm calling that out. And if you're unsure, right, in a game, are you allowed to ask your opponent basically what they think, so you can both play the right shots?
I would think. I don't think there's any rule against asking. I don't know if anybody's going to answer, and you would probably lean on your own teammates first, get their opinion.
I guess that's right.
But he is going to go for the hit and roll on this red stone out on the wing.
Try to roll under, right? So that way.
Looks like he's going to come at a pretty good clip. Control up, normal.
Get into that cover, maybe force a run back on the red, maybe. A little bit of reset there. Holding it straight.
Might be on the nose here.
They
Oh, a
rolled
little
out.
wide.
Okay. Do you split this now, I wonder?
Well,
Can you
we're
split
going to
this?
say that that's not counting, I think.
I'm going to go
But
the
again,
same.
you never know.
I mean, obviously our camera angle's a bit biased because we are shooting inward out. It takes a tap to put it in.
I guess just to race the top 4 foot now. I'd like to be the first one in there if I was play the wick.
This could be a really important decision for them, not for us. So,
Looks like that's
Got
going.
staggered guards there. Get something right on the center line. I still like the intern, but
Interesting. Maybe playing that way because they feel more comfortable with how the ice is performing.
yeah, I'm not sure. I mean,
You could definitely have more coverage the other way around and more house.
he definitely would. That would be a really difficult run back for the Yellow Rock, even if it didn't quite get to the center line using the intern. But we'll see how this works out. He can get it. He can get it buried. It might need to be a little
yeah.
deep.
You can get it buried. It's just I feel like that. You're right. It's definitely not within that 4 foot. It's might be touching it.
He may be intending to leave a third, a quarter of a rock peaking and have Rom chase after it. Be, go at enough weight that he couldn't hold the shooter. And the amount of curl we're getting, that intern is still going to be available, I think, for Team Ren.
Oh, absolutely. Super's not touching that one. Might be looking at a draw for one here.
That's going to
Oh
hang.
no, that's definitely gonna hang.
Back 12, I think. There it is.
Yep. Did that get cut? Ooh. You see that interesting little spin there towards the end.
Yeah, it looks like it lost the handle.
Yeah. Yep. Actually, that result looks like you're right. It lost the handle because it's way out there.
95%, 90%.
Yes.
Almost all of it.
I'm gonna say you could basically see all that. I really don't know what. So they're still worried about that red, aren't they? I don't really understand why. Like, unless they're going for the blank, which must be what they're thinking, right?
Exactly.
It's a lot harder to make the yellow player.
What do you think? Is that red in? Or is that red out?
Morning, Falco. Yeah, I think at this point he's just going to have to do a draw.
I'm going with out as well.
I would go with an out-turn draw to have that backing back there.
Camera angle's definitely favors it. Yeah, and then like this camera angle, which doesn't favor it, it's a little bit on the outside, but still advantage. I've seen that before. Pretty good here. Gives me more coffee. You go with coffee?
Yeah,
You need coffee.
yeah. I dumped my first cup of coffee on the floor
Oh
for,
yeah.
for the
Forgot you
weekend.
didn't get to
so
drink it.
Tough start to the week.
Falco's got me on phone drops, but I'm up one on him on coffee spills.
How many phone drops have we had? Oh, okay, good. I like to just hit this, roll out. And we'll just, I guess.
If they're certain.
Yeah, I know. Measure for the blank. I don't really know. We'll see. Coming in.
Oh.
No. Missed it. Yeah, that's the question, was that red in or not? So obviously,
The biter bar is coming out.
oh boy, here we go. I'm gonna try to get an angle on it.
Keep going, keep going. No, keep going.
There's the stone in question. Here comes the biter bar. Coming clockwise. Swinging around. Ooh.
In by a mile.
Fine. Man, that's frustrating when you see that.
Yeah, when
Rule
in
is-
when in doubt, yeah, I think you got to play like it's in. That's
Yeah,
heavy drawback. He had backing.
man, that's a great result for play to wick though.
Three.
Steal of two with that fighter there. That puts them not back in the game, but ahead of the game. No, it is. You know, it's that fighter bar that counts. So as much
And a
as you,
sheet A update. Roxy's Music put up one
Go
more
hard!
with a steal, one in the fifth.
Gotta have it in play.
I'll go ahead and take a look at those scores real quick. There's our sheet A. Oops, sorry.
They are up 6-2 over the Stone Troopers.
Oh yeah. Here's our sheet C game, getting a little bit closer there too as well. A lot of back and forth.
Yeah, two guys in Little Anya came back steal of two.
Yeah, it is a
We're up
steal
by
of two.
one.
So 2 sheets with the steal of 2.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, that's interesting. And looks like.
Well, there's our Roxy Music Storm Troopers. Yeah, I had my letters mixed up there
Oh.
on sheet D.
That looks like they're controlling that lead.
6-3.
And looking at the house there, they're playing pretty clean.
So over on sheet A that I bumbled earlier, that would be the Sheets Creek that was up over this Stone Pickers on sheet A.
So I'd say we got a game going now on B. Not that we didn't have a game going, but
Top 12's fine.
we gotta start playing a little more. center guard and then one in the house
A little
so
bit
far.
out there too.
The lead second stone
Thanks,
from
Rock.
red team there comes in.
Yeah, carve it a
Got
little,
some
Mike.
very nice dance moves working over here on sheet D. There we go.
Oh
Got it
yeah,
going.
I've seen those dance moves.
Really nice throw.
Good to see everybody having a good time here.
I think they got a biter out of that one with all those sweepers.
Told ya.
Very
Okay,
rare the
good brushing.
sweeper technique, you know. Don't see that too often.
Good brushing there. Play the wick. Will go after that. Hope for a little roll inside.
Let's hit this. I'd like to obviously bite if we can. So roll this way. If we're a little on the inside, we can go that one, down to that one. Control weight still. Like a 2 guard straight again. No. Kevin. Hit it hard, Kevin.
Holding the stone straight.
Nice shot. Great, nice shot.
Almost got them both.
Same deal. Let's get this out of here.
Yes, line. Yes, early.
Looking
Yes.
for an easy draw here. Put it back right where they had it. They
Yes.
had two in the house, and now they're trying to
Yes.
place it back.
Gotta go. Gotta go.
Sweeper's trying to hold that line, but it might wreck here and promote red.
That term would not apply for any of my shots, Chris.
Oh, a bit light.
Easy draw. No, the easy draw that
Oh,
you
easy
said.
draw.
Top
You
floor.
could have meant easy as in weight. I was thinking easy as in ability.
Skill?
Yeah, skill.
No, not skill.
Okay, we got coffee cup number 2. Let's see if I can get a little more of this inside of me instead of on the floor.
The equipment would appreciate it. No, actually, the equipment was not copied at all. It's a very safe spill.
Yep, line.
All right, immediate call to line there.
You got it. Hard line. Hard line.
Wow, yeah, look at this thing curl in.
Okay, off.
They'll elect to split these front two instead, kind of cover up the front a little more. A lot more rocks in play this time.
Wait, half a rack.
Have a little fundraiser breakfast going with all kinds of breakfast treats over there this morning for our U18 junior team. That's getting ready to go play in their U18 event.
Yeah, the juniors program is one of the best things here at the Country Club, and one of the things I'm the most jealous of. Nice result there. Cleaned up a lot of that front.
That really did. Had a lot of granite movement on that shot.
Top 8.
They did have a donation pot up there for the juniors, and curlers in general are coming through. Sparkling accolades for them. There's a big pot of 20s in there for the junior kids.
They deserve it.
I appreciate all the help of all these generous curlers and out-of-town visitors we have with us this week. We've been having a blast.
Like I was saying, I'm so jealous of the juniors program. I wish I had something like that growing up, even here.
Good.
Okay, that's a little bit further back than they wanted, but back button,
Yep.
not horrible at all. Back weight and roll to the side, yep. My drink's very difficult to spill because it has a cap.
Excellent call, Notari.
Following the broadcast rules, don't put anything without a cap near expensive equipment you can't replace.
Yep. Yeah.
Line looks pretty good right here. My angle, the weight may be down just a touch.
Oh no, it looks like I'm gonna get right on
He
the
did.
top. Yep.
A little rub on that top guard.
So top guard did its job. Yeah, it's one of those kind of like nice things about like putting on a guard and then it gets used. But dude, there's so many times I throw guards and then I look at the very end and I go, I didn't even use them. Didn't even use them. And like it's so easy just to fall into the realm of, oh, you must throw a guard for your first two stunts. Like, you don't always have to throw a guard. But if you do throw them, I do like to try to use them.
Wait on me. Line looks good. Line looks really good. I know. I'm tough.
So they'll like to put that back.
Chris now.
Bring this in a little bit deeper.
Need to close that port.
Oh yeah, that's. I think that's pretty well closed. You got to throw against the port to try to come at that.
It's still there. Yeah, you are going to come in with the intern.
Yeah, you're coming in basically this way at it. Right?
Correct.
Yep.
Same shot.
There is room for that draw to come in here.
There is. It's just it moves so much. I'd be worried about.
Yep.
This looks more control-ish.
Oh man, they're really trying to hold that line though.
Yeah, it is still a hair light.
Oh, I think
But
it's
he's
on
got
the
it.
guard. Yep.
Not a wick.
Once again, ooh, those guards doing their job, and this one coming in.
He's
To
to get that to
score.
back 12 anyway.
Back 12 and sitting second shot, so red sitting 2. So guard's definitely working out for the play the wick team. Which I have not seen them play the wick yet. I'm a little disappointed in that name.
They have not.
Yeah, I'd say
They've had their share of wicks already. But,
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't been following them as much as I'm sure you have. Not that I haven't been tuning into the stream, but it's definitely. I've got like a 4 monitor setup at home. It's one of those monitors.
1 of 4.
1 of 4. Sometimes 4 of 4, if I can, just to get the statistics up. That's looking pretty good right now. It's sitting around 18 to 16 viewers, so appreciate all you guys tuning in and watching.
We're 1-2 right now.
He's looking to guard this up again. I'm
Sweepers think it's heavy, so this might end up in.
hit and roll. Hit and roll.
Okay, calling for a change, I think, for a hit and roll.
Whoa.
Ooh, but they came off the yellow, so now we're definitely just in.
yeah, that port is still going to be available now.
Because they can get it tight. Yeah, port's there now. And now you just come right at it. looking at trying to get some of the other reds out there? They're worried about that top red.
I don't know. Initially, I think they were looking at this
Yeah, I
and
think-
roll over on top of that red.
Now I think they're looking at trying to get rid of the one on the left as well. Maybe a double here. Doesn't jam. So, I mean, completely clear.
And actually, the triple comes into play here also with
Really?
here
Let's see that
and
triple.
here
Okay.
over to here.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Where does that top one end up though, if you're doing that? Does that push back potentially onto that yellow in the back where his foot is?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? You think it
It's
just
going to
spills
go over the face of that. Yeah.
Okay. They get the triple, man. This would be a great shot for
Be
them.
a nice Briar shot to witness.
Yeah. Get your YouTube clips ready. I don't know if they still do that or not. But there's a way you can basically set it in and out on a stream and clip it.
I need to get a date and a number for either you or Coley. I need about a 10 or 15 second clip here from an event a month ago or so.
A month ago or so?
Yes.
All right. Oh,
That was really close.
so close.
Really close.
So close. Threw the right weight for sure.
Not a
Maybe
bad result, though. He's got a stone now there to promote.
A bit offline.
Think and play the wick. We'll probably try to Christmas tree that. Or
The thing I'd be a little concerned about, right, is it's not a shot stone at the moment. That back red, which, was a guard, got promoted in the house. Red sits too, so man, if you could draw another one right in between those two.
I would really prefer
Nice
just to go
little
with
shot
the
there.
safer
I don't know
shot.
if it's possible that red guard way out in the front, but
Just right in front of it, really.
what's the kind of shot you would call here?
Same turn, yeah. Just be a little less way.
I'm discussing a draw around, I think.
Maybe 2 inches less.
I missed the call. I didn't see what they were discussing, but I still think he might be going for a guard, something around. Christmas tree it.
We'll get you bigger stones for the next game, I promise.
Yeah, they shrunk again.
They do that quite often.
Earlier here. Earlier.
Almost all of it. Probably left. If I went inside those, I gotta Chris is done. Chris. All the way. Cross
I think you're right about the guard. It's a deep one though.
Just wants a little stagger.
Trying to protect the run back.
Yeah, that.
I don't know if that really did that do what they wanted.
Yeah, he wanted
still
to
pretty
avoid
lined.
that if possible. They are lined up now,
Still
so
pretty lined up. Does put another red touching. I think scoring though.
a little too far for the drag effect. So I think Team Ram is going to want to. He's definitely looking at that double tap, promote his yellow. And again, I don't think you need to go at a whole ton of speed. Backline weight is going to be enough. I'm not sure what they're looking at, but I think almost a nose here. We'll bring that yellow into the red and then get a little roll for the yellow
Wow.
over here behind his guard. And And that red shooter is going to be sitting right there in the top 12 still.
It's there. Maybe a little tough on it.
But they're looking over here.
Wow, that's actually, there's a lot of distance there, so Holmes should be a better idea here.
He's just looking to bring this one around now.
Yeah, well, that shot you're looking at there, I mean, look at the distance between that red and yellow and the back red.
Yeah, it is. There's a little space between those.
That's, I mean, when you talk about room for error, right? You're going from hitting 1 and 115 to missing on that stone. So electing to draw, looks like. Once again, I mean, that's good news for Play the Wick, because it means that not only do they have control of the house, but they're forcing a draw to kind of like seal the deal here. And it's not going to be an easy draw either. This is not a side they've played very often. So
I like this call. I was half asleep. I'm still on my second cup of coffee, but yeah, this is Hammerstone, so I think this is by far the correct
I
call.
forgot this is Hammerstone. Yeah.
Yeah, so they're on a
Oh, there we go.
hard.
Look at that curl. Oh, this is brilliant.
Yeah.
What a shot. Oh, so close. That was a great shot, though.
Foot shot, foot short. Yeah, that was.
That thing
But
drove
yeah,
a mile.
absolutely the right call.
Just flop into the forefoot.
So another great end for Play the Wick. They're
Steal of
really-
one.
Yeah, another steal.
Just control. Yeah, control.
Let's take a peek over at Sheet C. It's their opponent will be the winner of the Sheet C game going on.
Here's Sheet C for you.
Okay, it looks like we got 6-4, two guys and an Anya Rose.
Milestone's in the house. That.
Team Olsen going for the in-off here with a really nice shot to sit
Okay,
two
yeah,
now.
there you go.
Gonna tighten things up.
I don't think red sits 2, red sits 3.
I think that was Kevin Lee with that nice little in-off.
Yep. We'll let the game develop here
Okay.
on
Top house is fine.
Go see for a little
Yeah,
bit.
that's fine.
And then
Might
we'll
almost be
break
better.
canvas.
Okay, right there. Great shot. Right on the center line.
Coming up to skip stones, I think, on C. No. We're a couple away from that. Just lost my top there. Sweeping that one in. Going for the 3-sweeper technique.
Tim Murphy, Ice Crew volunteer extraordinaire, was leaning on that one the whole way.
Yeah, still 3 red there.
That's a nice corner though for
That sets up quite nicely for a good smash.
Team 2 guys and Anya Little Rose.
Want to discard that up and make him run the double?
Okay, Adam initially called for the draw there on the outturn side. Changed his mind. I like this. He's going to guard up that yellow-red combo. I think a 2 guard would be plenty high enough.
That looks quite a lot for guard rate, but this sheet does play differently than what we're seeing on B, depending on how they're playing their game.
Yeah, we're at a different angle. That's,
We are
trying to hold it out a little.
That's
Might overcurl a bit.
that's
It did, so that
Yeah.
yellow is still available. And I would think that's what they're going to go after.
you're talking about going after this guy here, right? Just
That would be him.
Yep, go now then.
and yeah, it does.
Now they're looking at the outturn draw again. If you got enough on the outside of this yellow stone to push the red out, if you got enough to the outside, it could jam here. So you're going to be sitting third and have something handy here for later on to move up.
Absolutely.
But they're not. They're letting them go with the outturn draw. Oh yeah, again, this angle, that red guard that was just thrown may have done its job.
It's fair, we have a weird skew at it. I can give you a top down here in just a moment. That is C-bar, which I do still have available. On sheet B is looking pretty good at the moment. 2 in the top 12 from Play the Wick, and 2 top yellow guards.
Kind of like a little bump on this. Like almost right on the nose.
A 2 guard and
Move this back, move that way. So just like
a little bit of a
T-wave.
tip there. That's not horrible
Right
though.
here.
Doesn't out count at anything, unfortunately, but it does set it up quite nicely.
Yeah, that was really
outside.
close. Little rub.
Here's a quick look at the overhead from C. So I don't know if that red completely did its job. Now, obviously, that's super tiny.
Yeah, they'd like to hit that yellow fairly hard. They could still get at it, but I think they'd have to be down to hack back line weight.
Yeah, go hard now. Line's great.
Probably not move that object redstone as far as they would like. So
Yeah.
they elected to draw the out turn. Got a little rub.
Nice shot.
And now it looks like T. Molson is going to go after that one. Probably another in-off.
Yep, that'd be another great shot.
Right on the nose. Normal.
Continue to hold that wall on the top of the 8. Make it really hard to get there in there for your last shot. Sorry, I switched on you.
So he's going to attempt to go here and bring that red one in.
I know I've got my homework for between games where I can get the houses bigger for you guys. Sorry about that. What did the wrong file looks like? That's all right.
And goes at him with his shot. And Matt is styling with his shorts. Sweeping hard at first. Now got off. Letting it curl.
This is looking real good.
Catch the inside and
Oh,
take the
wow.
roll.
Fantastic shot.
Just like on TV.
No way to get to that one.
No, that was an excellent shot by Adam Huffman.
Oh, man, this is really going to... This is going to make you think. Let's see what I can do here for size here real quick. Make this nice and bigly.
Yeah, go. Gotta go. Hard, Kevin.
Look that way.
You too, Chris. Kevin needs to cut it. Hard, Kevin. You got it. Keep going. As far as you can. Okay. That worked. Nice shot.
And over on our initial game, Sheet B, Play the Wick still has one back 4 with 2 guards, 2 center guards, a 1 guard, 1.5 guard, and a tight 3 guard. Team Ram still has the same two guards to the intern side of the sheet.
This isn't Final Stone, is it? For C?
Do not know.
Wasn't paying attention.
It could. Oh, just a touch
Makes
heavy,
it
and he's going
wide.
to slide through.
It wasn't final shot because Red's now looking at it, looks like. So
Could have been, because I believe.
nope, Red's still got their
Yeah,
their
Red
last
has hammer.
one, So
Got to draw for 5
going
here.
to 5 here. That's great.
Change the complexion of this game.
I'd say so. This is 5 and a 7 for them, which would be great because now you lose that hammer, but you basically did what you needed with it. You got a lot of points, and now you just need to hold them to
So
1 basically
They're
on the
gonna
way
be-
back.
They're going to be going in the 8th without 2 or 3.
Yep. This is looking good.
So that was a big end by 2 guys and
I like
Little
keeping the
Rose.
shooter, as long as we get that roll and keep the
Oh.
shooter. This
Yep.
one?
Draw for Olsen here.
Yeah. Is that what you're thinking? No, straight. Straight, either the straight run back. I'm fine with whatever weight you want.
Just watching that line.
Yeah.
Make sure they clear of all that junk in the front. And now basically they can just tap at anything or See that right in the middle?
Good draw by Adam, so it'll be
Really good draw.
5 for Team Olson in the 7th. So
Wow,
they're
that'll
gonna-
really change the game.
Yeah. They're up 3 without going into the final end.
Jump straight to our overhead of B sheet.
Yeah, we'll jump back to our game on sheet B. It's just been a game of guards and removing guards.
Trying to keep it clean, right?
Yeah. Yeah. There, you need 1, 2.
Whoops. Sorry. Too many buttons.
Play the wick with a guard attempt, a little rub. Nope, just short.
Good distance between those two. Okay, going for the double run back. Looks like that they're pointing with the stick there. Yep.
Yeah, I think you need to do something with those rocks. You need to get that center opened up.
I don't hate just slashing these away either. Just slash the red.
I actually like a little on the low side here, a little on the high side is
Hitting double run back would
not
be
going to do as good because the red is going to stick around.
pretty good actually.
Pretty much knows, but
Nicely done. Hit their shot.
yeah, a little lower would have been better. They've still got that guard up. Well, something for them to move up anyway. Play the wick is going to try to shoot the port or
If they could promote, I don't hate the promote
maybe
split.
tap his. Yeah.
Here's a look at that house.
He has several options.
You really do, yeah. I think more you play more just based on the score, right? So you're up. You need to really just control the score for the next couple ends.
Well, that's it. I mean, he would love a force to 1, I think, and go to the last end with a hammer. So
Absolutely.
I think he's looking at a way to force Team Ram to 1.
Force move.
Good way to do that might be just to throw one over on the other side and split it up.
Yeah. Or I don't hate the tap back either. Tap
Tap
back
back or a
in,
straight
just
draw
like they're
behind the
showing,
guard.
Yeah.
Sure.
If you tap that straight back, if you don't tap it center, that's a great way to draw that force.
Like this, if we're a little
If you
bit
tap
narrow,
it,
we'll come
I
in.
think if you tap that back and it draws it center,
And
you're
that's
now-
exactly what he's calling. And he
Yep.
said if it does over curl, we'll just bring it in. So I like that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure if they wouldn't prefer one a little to the right out on the wing as opposed to behind. That
Gotta go.
does give Team Ram an option to run that yellow back.
Oh wow, look at this thing curl in.
Switch.
It might.
All right, whip it in there.
Okay, might get a split here.
That's all right.
Interesting.
Wasn't a terrible result actually. He just put a block on that run back for red or for yellow, that promote just to the right of center line. Made that much more difficult. I would think they're looking at the end off on this one on the right.
What you know if you're talking about there?
Yeah, the one top 12 foot. You can get a little roll. Then go after that red one on the wing later on.
Talking about coming in here.
That guy. Yeah.
rolling. I think that's still calling the force for 1 though, isn't it?
But he's setting up a straight broom.
Yeah, I don't
It's
know
like
what
he's
this call
going.
is. Maybe just trying to clear up that front.
He's trying to promote. But again, that angle
Wow,
is so
that
hard.
angle's not going to work out for them.
No, that was.
Dangerous. Now that's behind cover.
Yeah, so the force to one is looking good here for Play the Wick now.
Oh yeah, that's set the force really nicely. Now you just want to make sure the draw's there. Leave that
At
draw.
this point, I like that he's looking at the out turn now. He originally started at the in turn, but there's no way for the Team Ram to get to the inside of that stone on the in turn. On this one over here, I don't feel. I don't think he can get to the inside of that nose. So,
yeah, I'd agree.
so I like this outside.
Probably gonna have to run a yellow back to get to that, and that's some distance. Gotta get that shot straight on.
Definitely sweep it to the top of the house if you want. Yeah, the house is good. No wood.
Okay, so they're going for top of the house from what I can hear in the back.
So top 12 would be great.
Yeah. Really trying to force that draw.
Biter would do the job.
Chris! Chris! Whoa!
Bit
It's a touch
hot,
outside.
but this could be good for a tap.
Goes in.
That's not awful. Are they looking at like trying to get both of those?
Not ideal. I think he would go for the hit and roll first. And well executed shot is going to be over there on the cover and then move his guard up next time. But we'll see what they decide. Thinking right here for now.
Just roll to center, get behind the
Roll in.
cover. Well, I think I'd worry about that is if you end up behind the house, then all Wick's got to do is draw a freeze to it. And
Yeah, it looks like he's going to go with a lot of weight to eliminate any big roll, right? So he's going to go up weight,
oh yeah, he's pretty tight this
catch
time. You're
2/3 of that rock.
right. Absolutely.
I think Play the Wick has accomplished what they wanted to for this end. To me, it looks like a worst case scenario would be too yellow, and that'll be difficult. I really think they're looking at a force of one, but this rock looks really good. Very nice shot.
That's a nice shot.
Roll in there for shot rock. So
Great shot.
You want to force the one? I would.
there you go. There's your force. He's going to need. Well, he's still going to have a shot for two. I think, no matter what he does.
I would just draw between those two. So we're looking at the top down here. I would be thinking maybe redstone somewhere in this area. Maybe a little bit deeper.
Okay.
Nice spot.
Yep.
Just force the one. You want it tight so that they can't get the one out of it. Maybe you can even draw behind it if there's room there. Looks like there is. Yeah.
Guard is better.
So they get two. Then you just got a score coming home.
You know,
Give me that top down again. Hold on.
he gets one here. Something like that. They're in good shape.
So they're playing this side. They're playing the left side of the house. So they're definitely going for a draw behind.
I don't even think he wants the button. Like I
you think
said,
he just wants to guard the top?
I think so.
okay.
I think he would really prefer the force.
Yeah, absolutely.
The up one with hammer would be a pretty good position.
Chris only.
If he goes for button and hangs a little bit, that's going to afford opportunity for Team Ram to go and tap that back and score two, and then we're tied. So
Oh, man,
I don't
that's-
think he wants to look at that.
Can't tell what they're doing now. That's really out there. I guess now they just
That's
want it
okay.
to not be a roll. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, just get it out then.
Okay, so now it comes down to Ram to do the draw, right?
So he does have a draw for two. So
Just
that's
gotta touch the four. So actually, fairly doable.
We were really close on that.
Anywhere So it looks like sheet C has shook. That final score didn't change from the last end we looked at.
Yeah, they put up that big number in the 7th.
5, that's a lot.
Quick 8th end. Yeah, they probably.
It's really hard to play against that, especially when you're playing mathematics at that point. Look at they just eliminated the first couple stones and then shook. This will definitely come down to the 8th, though. If they could score 2 here.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, the pace has slowed a little bit. They've had a few more decisions to make.
Oh, this looks really nice. They just got to get the weight perfect now.
I think it's a good judge there by the sweepers.
Oh, man, it might. Yep.
They may have been a little over ambitious.
I think it's fine. Yep.
Yeah.
Once again, the kick. Man, I'd love to see where those end up. That's all right. How you doing?
All right. 5-5.
5-5 is right. So
Last in, Team Wick with hammer.
pretty good. You know, when you look at that scoreboard, you see that Play the Wick's been doing most of the work, but you know, Team Rom never really given up, putting it to the last end,
Yep, great shot
Scoring.
there by the skip.
scoring when it counts. Real bummer that Play the Wick couldn't have gotten something to guard that up. On the
Yeah,
last shot.
that last stone was just a little heavy. Would really like to block that draw path.
So this game coming home, all of our other games look to have finished. at
Yeah,
this
we have
point.
sheet A going. They're playing their last end.
Oops, sorry. One of these days, I don't know which cameras these are. So
Yep.
yeah, sheet A still playing.
Stone pickers down by 3. They need a big end, and they do not have hammer, so that's going to be a tough task for them.
Starting off with guards too, so guards from both sides. Just to quickly run through
Copy.
sheet D, we already saw the score from sheet C get cleared, but sheet D has their final scores posted.
Okay, so Roxy Music goes on to play in the finals. I'm not
Rox.
sure if that's a D or a C event.
I'm not sure either,
Yeah, so
but
We'll
good
check
way
on
to
that.
steal a couple on that last, and then looks like they didn't want to
Yeah, we
play.
need
They
it
couldn't
in.
finish
Go
their
hard.
last couple ends.
First can. Okay, top house
And
is
back
good.
to our game on B here. Trying to get past that guard, and they do sweep that very nicely right past. It'll overcurl a bit, so it'll be visible, but not a bad shot.
Team Ram going with the standard 2 guard setup here for a steal.
You know, neither team down, so really it all comes down to the hammer, right?
That's it. A couple more rocks, and they'll start clearing as many yellows as they can. Play the Wick will.
Play it clean, keep the center open, get your one. We should probably expect to see just a pretty standard open here with the 2 guards and then draw to the center to close it out.
Okay, Play the Wick calling to bring this one in, get something buried.
And if they can kind of place that wall like they did on the last end, right along that top of the 8,
Lots of room.
that would be ideal. I really like the wall strategy. It's a good way to frustrate your opponent because there's so much to hit, but
Yeah.
nothing really good comes out of it. Okay, a freeze. A little separation there. Doable to remove.
You got any of this?
Just yeah, a little bit. 10%.
It's only like board weight. Try to get to nose.
It looks like I think red has cleaned up their sheet as well. The score stayed the same.
On sheet A was Sheets Creek, the new club, Rock Creek team from Lafayette, Colorado, victorious in that one over the Stone Pickers.
Club's definitely starting to get more lively as we get ready for the finals here. We already know who one of the finals teams is, correct?
Yes, Team Olson will play the winner of this game.
All right.
And they're leaning hard on this one, trying to move some of that red around.
Oh, just passed it. Well done, sweepers. Okay.
It's a good shot.
Yeah. Got him moved.
I like top 8, top 4.
I like this call.
I don't know. My tendency, I'd probably start getting rid of some of those guards already.
You'd start pulling the guards already, huh?
Yes.
That's not a bad call.
So he puts one there. If he makes a perfect draw, then they're going to remove that top guard, and they're going to have a nice slash angle raise on that red one that's in the top 12 foot. So even a perfect draw here could be in danger 2 stones from now.
Plenty of line. Watch it now.
They are going to the center a bit early,
Yep, line. Just a bit.
but if they can control it, then that's totally fine. Well done. Well executed with the skate by there.
That's great. Nice shot.
And a little bit of a tap.
Really
Puts
good
it right in the center. I don't hate that.
He's already looking at that angle raise, so
There's the top down. There's distance there, that's for sure.
yeah. So he already looked at this, just what I alluded to just a moment ago, into here.
Whoop. We'll get it eventually.
You know what I wanted. He's holding the broom for that call, so that's about
For the
boardish weight, I think.
getting to the point now where these are all key shots. I mean, you know, the game obviously every shot's key, but any missed shot here is going to change the dynamic for this end quickly.
Certainly, he really needs this one to come in a little bit,
Man,
just a hair wide.
oh, that's unfortunate. So now, play the wick. Really, really good opportunities here. Really good opportunities. Now they can just kind of
Take
block
a
up
top
that
12
center.
right here.
They do at this point now with 2 in. It's almost too late to start clearing. We're playing a crowded house now. We already know that. So
Yeah, not playing the clean game that I'm used to seeing for an 8, which is good. For me personally, I like a good
Yep, that's
strategy
just-
on 8. So this will be about keen shots.
Lots of line. Lots of line.
Nice to see non-hit heavy end maybe. You'll probably see one big hit though, I think, just to clear things up. If this continues as it goes, this looking really nice.
I like it.
Oh, if that just goes a little bit past.
okay,
Wow. Yeah. I'd say that did its job.
yeah, the outturn path's fairly guarded up. It's
Like 2/3
fairly plugged.
board. Is that
Just
gonna
trying to
be
cover
the
that
same
center one,
time
right?
as two or a little less?
The stone moved in a lot. It ticked in, so we got less rock.
Yeah. I got none of it. Yeah, none of it.
So back line at once.
What is the call here is the question.
Well, you know, Team Ram had established those high guards in an attempt to win the race to the button, which they didn't win in this instance. So
I like that. Just a little off nose.
A little off nose, looking to run a yellow here.
he's
Back into this pile.
yep, basically the same shot as the last one. I think about backline weight is all they can afford to go at this one.
They really got to put it in the hands of the sweeper for the control. The weight's got to be perfect.
And it's a hair wide again, so
Oh, no.
a little closer.
Coming in better, but I think you're just going to end up pulling it off. Yeah.
Okay.
That could have upset a lot of things right there, actually. You're right, those center guards, those are really screwing over Rom right now.
Yeah, if you don't win that race to the button, or at least get something on top of a opponent stone that's in there, yeah, they can come back to haunt you.
Yeah, so now all Play the Wick's got to do is just keep that front nice and
Yeah, I still like
gummed
that
up
too.
and control that center.
Yeah,
I think top 12.
it's
As
going
long
to
as
the
we're buried, I don't mind a little deeper.
Yeah.
it's going to the intern side, so he's thinking that he can't get enough weight for.
Get buried.
He can't get enough weight for this shot. We'll see. I think he still might attempt it.
No, this is just a draw, looks like.
Yeah.
A lot of heat on this one.
On zone.
Another one in the center.
Just stack him in.
Oh, wow. Just stack them
Okay.
in. So they just showed the lines there, but not really much you can do with that line unless you add weight, right? And I think you got to get rid of that top. That top guard is killing you. Run it back, get out of the way. Something.
At this point, just to get things moving, this wouldn't be a
Sorry, I'm gonna
horrible,
there.
horrible attempt.
How do you like trying to run
I still kind of
That
like
is
moving
a
this one.
long distance. So there
It is, but worst case, you're going to get rid of this guard. He may be looking at the center one instead.
He's pointing at the center one, run back. Which
Okay.
That's definitely even further.
Yes. But he could get more rocks moving that way.
Absolutely.
He could get rid of 2 of those reds if it's executed properly.
So it'll be a key shot for sure.
And my lovely bride, Judy Brown, just showed up for her volunteer efforts here for a couple hours.
That one looks wide.
Yeah, he's a little wide on this shot, but
A
he
lot of weight. Oh, that not as wide as I thought, actually.
really close.
Oh.
Really good attempt.
Really good attempt.
Can I get you anything? Coffee?
Half a sweet So it wasn't wide, was narrow, actually, ended up. Got that line wrong
That
a little
is
bit
correct.
there, but that's
Yep.
all right. What stinks is that guard's still there now.
Yeah, he just stuffed that one, and
So
that's unfortunate.
Ideally high, 3.
yeah, I agree. Just anywhere.
That's why I like the run back for the rock on the right of center line, because you needed a little angle so you wouldn't have stuffed that shooter.
You were right there, I think. That's like perfect. Just that nice
I like the
top
line.
guard area.
Yeah, watch it, watch it, watch it. Close. Stay close. Yeah, Chris a little. Yep.
A little bit more of a curl on this, and I think you're sitting really nice.
Yep, that's a nice shot. Team.
Shot, Kevin. Great shot.
All right, where did I put that dot?
He covered it for you.
He put it right where that dot was. A little high, but that's all right. Stones are not to scale.
Now he's going to run this one.
Put it in a separate cup so it wouldn't be so hot.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
All right, now what you're looking at here.
Yeah, the shot I alluded to on this previous rock. So,
Oh, yep, the outside one, right?
Yeah.
Outside one with just, I mean, do you even have a plan at this point?
Before
or is
you
this just,
you need to come in.
oh, you got the redstone.
You need to hit. Whoops.
Sorry.
So with that broom, you need to hit a little on the low side here. And then at least you're going to lose your shooter rock. That's why I like that call in the previous shot.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
see.
What happens in the house
the
is kind of
stuff.
what I'm interested about. Are they?
Hey, he's going to lose. Yeah, executed perfectly. He's going to lose the yellow, but he's going to move 2 reds and open it up.
Oh, that's a lot of speed. That's just speed.
It's what he needed.
Okay, that did something. That did something. Well, definitely the front's clear, so job well done.
He has that.
Here's the above angle now as it sits. A lot less stones up in the front. Now you just got to make sure that no matter what they throw, you can always just have one sitting, right?
Right. So I think play the wick.
I think you just freeze one in there, right? Just freeze one in that pile, and then what can you do after that?
Yeah, that all depends on the angles. They, where are we at? We still have both skip stones, don't we, for
I
Team
think
Ram?
these are the last
or
two.
one. Okay, last two.
Yeah, from what I'm seeing on the side here, unless there's a stone in prep on the hack. Hold on, let me pop this away. Oh yeah, so this is first red skip stone, and then we're looking at the last. So the last three stones here. Red does have two. So really, this is looking real nice for them. Actually, I don't even hate just coming in and smashing into that yellow and getting it out of there.
I don't think that Yellowstone's a danger at all. I don't see any way of getting that in.
The worst thing I can do is move a bunch of our reds. So I don't want to do that.
Play the Wicks first skip stone here.
I'm thinking a 3-guard. We'll see what he's elected to do.
You think it's a guard? I think he's going deeper than that.
Yep.
You're good.
Yep, all the way.
Yep, definitely going deeper than that.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. So, rocks in house. Check. We got a few of them. All right, Falco, it's the last shot. Man, what do you do?
I don't think there's a shot to score, honestly.
For yellow, that's tough.
Yeah.
I don't. I mean, maybe can you do anything with this top red? With this top red here?
I think that if you, I don't know, because of that guard, I think that if you were able to get to low side of that red rock, you might be able to get that yellow to spin a little bit. The yellow the red that's currently in the button to spin a little bit, that yellow might come to play, but I don't know.
Low side on the red. All right, well, definitely gonna take our time here on this one, right? This is all or nothing. Well, not really nothing. You still play a game, right? Let's see what you got here.
Yeah.
We got the pro on the telestrator now.
Because of this rock right here,
Right, the top guard.
that's
That
going
is
to make this shot almost impossible that I'm going to call, but if you can, let's see here. If you can come in and get to just that way, because it'll have this direction coming in, this rock might carry a little bit that way also,
Oh. Right.
and might spin off this one enough so that this rock is then shot.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
That was beautiful.
That's 48 hours of messing with this thing, and that's all I've got to give you.
We have a pro now. At this
Excellent
thing.
illustration.
Yeah.
Still don't know if this is first skip rock or second.
This is last rock
This
for
is hammer?
No, this is not hammer.
Oh.
Red has hammer.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, they played their strategy well. Yep. Play the Wicks got the hammer on this, so
The last Yellowstone, yeah. This
last chance.
Nick gave us another shout out for his nieces for the 11 a.m. drop.
Oh, running there? Yeah. Oh, you don't think we can get there? It's just.
Taking a lot of time on this one. I mean, I know that.
Yeah, there's just nothing there, Chris. I don't know. You could throw 100 rocks from the hack, and
Oh, are they going to elect to run back? I mean, I guess if you can't get to
same
that,
result. You're not going to move that much granite.
yeah, I guess if you can't get to that red. All right, well, I'm going to get ready for a wide shot here with a lot of speed. This would be the football equivalent of a Hail Mary. Would you agree?
I would agree. Or a double Hail Mary, if there is such a thing.
I don't know. I guess if you do a Hail Mary twice because you had a penalty that pushed you further, yeah.
Okay.
Double Hail Mary. We'll go for that. I'm going to go wide for this one. It's going to be fast. Ooh.
That's just
Oh,
a
just
lot
resetting himself.
of granite in the way.
A lot. I mean, Play the Wick played this and beautifully. Just get the granite in there, make it impossible to remove. Here comes the stone.
Yep.
They're on it.
Whoa. Yep.
Oh, they're off.
Yep. Oh.
What is this going to do? Ah. There's the game. Well played by both teams.
Yeah, it's a fun game to watch. Both teams with some excellent shots. They're pretty impressive for 5 and under.
Yeah, Play the Wick, though.
Congratulations
Absolutely.
to Play the Wick. They'll be playing
Great.
at 2 o'clock against Team Olson here on Sheet B. And I believe, Chris, is that final at... Is it all the way back to 2 o'clock today before the final?
I believe so. I haven't looked at the full schedule there, but so
Okay,
we have another draw after this, don't we? There's draw and then there's the final. Is there 11 draw and then there's the final? Yes,
Okay.
I think. Unless I messed up my.
That brings clarity to the situation. Let's take a quick peek at the board here before we sign off, and we'll see if there is, that would be an 11:30 game. Let me give it a look.
All right, we'll get a quick peek here. All right, we got some clarification, looks like.
Okay, thanks, Chris. Yeah, you were all over that. We were doing an 11 o'clock game, so we're doing a quick turnaround here. That game on Sheet B that got a little hectic there at the end did run a little over. So they're prepping nice as fast as possible. And we do have all these semifinal matches at 11 o'clock, possibly a D event final, I'm not sure. And then the finals for ABC and event at 2 o'clock. So we're going to take a quick 11, 12-minute break here, and we'll be back
Yeah.
at 11 o'clock here at DCC, Denver Curling Club.
And I think we'll be back with the regular people. As much as fun as it was to sit here, switch, and announce, I think we're going to give it back to Falco. He's
But we will have
much
Chris here available to do some, as Falco mentioned yesterday, you know, we're going to upgrade a little bit on the camera work, and which you witnessed this morning. So we might get Chris in here and do a little more of that.
Yeah, and please, don't forget, YouTube has a comment section. Please use it. We're watching it, so pop in those comments. We'll answer questions and stuff as they come through, and we'll see you back here in a few minutes.